aí pessoal, como é que tamo aí? Tamo aqui. Friozinho que tá, né? Inverninho aí. Tamo aqui pra jogar Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Acho que é essa a pronúncia. O joguinho é bom. É bom. Já me recomendaram. Na verdade, não é que me recomendaram. Eu joguei esse jogo no Xbox 360 quando eu tinha. E era só a demo que eu conseguia jogar. Agora tamo aqui pra jogar o jogo. Já joguei pouco, mas eu vou começar um jogo novo pra gravar, né? Pro canal aí e tal. Canal famoso, que Deus abençoe, que um dia será, às vezes. Vamos torcer para isso acontecer. E bora lá então começar.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter?
Se eu não me engano, tem um outro jogo que não sei se é o mesmo ou é o segundo jogo, primeiro, não sei, mas que o nome é exatamente o mesmo.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Vamos começar então. Tá, começamos no começo do jogo.
It was about 30 years ago.
Eu gosto do estilo desse jogo, tipo, desenho assim, traçado ali, muito bonito assim.
With the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why
Agora eu
I
não
want
lembro
that
por
son of a
aonde
bitch
que
dead,
é.
let me tell you what happened that day.
Vamos pegar do pistola, né? Só tem uma pistola por enquanto.
I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
O lado certo é pra cá.
To stay here and keep an eye on the road. That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Aqui eu consigo pegar as duas pistolas.
Who's that? Is he with us?
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
Usar as duas armas acaba mais a munição mais rápido.
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Come on, get him from the left. Keep on shooting. Hey, we have one behind us. Stay on it. Cover fire.
I decided to help Billy and the boys
They're
out.
coming from the rear.
So that's just what I did.
Ó, o Dead Eye aí do Red. Porra! Ué, não era tutorial? O tutorial do spray do David Jones? Não entendi muito como é que funciona esse bagulho mesmo aqui.
They're coming from the rear.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension,
Stay on it.
Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I think we're in trouble.
Porra, é modo difícil, né?
You ain't going nowhere. I'm putting you down.
Ué? Não pode nem ir por trás. Ah, pare.
They're coming from the rear.
O que tem de ir por trás?
Hey, we have one behind us. Stay on it. Cover fire.
Bota a cara, cuzão.
Can't hide forever. You think you can kill me too? That was too damn
De ninguém, né?
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
These son bitches running. Leave him to me.
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Só pode escapar de um tiro mortal
Not a
quando você
bad
precisa
idea.
arregatar.
It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Dá-lhe neles, dá-lhe neles.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't as sharp as tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps, or sod busters, or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Shoot that bastard!
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try me! Watch your flank!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Caralho. Maluco, filho da... Os MST estão invadindo as
They
terras.
made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly
tomar
endless
os MST.
supply of ammo.
Nossa. Parece que o outro era melhor. Claro.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave. And upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Beaudry.
I'm putting you down! How about that?
Olha aí. Idoso jovem eletrônico esperto, pelo de que,
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming. That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Meu Deus de vesgo. Vesgo pra caralho.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me. And I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Those poor sons of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for.
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas now. Now, where was I?
Dígase. Esto no es normal, ¿no?
You were heading for the barn.
Gonna make you bleed.
Usa.
Making my way past the castle of fallen foes.
Vou tentar.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Tá tudo, amor. Olha lá, nós
Challenged
lá.
him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Não, 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 não. Ah. Interesse.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. And stepped inside, and bam! Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Oi, eu joguinho é cowboy, cowboy.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Espingarda malvada. Muito malvada. Olha, pode cortar o homem em dois. Boa. Pressão. Não é pressa, é pressão.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Atora em dois, eu quero ver atorar em dois.
The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus.
You can't hide forever.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away. Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Ué, fui pro lado errado. Ah. Porra, onde é que pula nessa porra de jogo? Onde é que vai? Nem mostra. Ah, tá.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You! Hey!
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Voltemos.
Surrender yourself. Give it up.
They're shooting in the street!
Let's do this. Get your headstone.
Children here.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
You can't hide.
Caralho, já lá atrás. Não acerta não, porém.
You can run, but you can't hide forever.
Teve Game 2. Fake news.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Oh, que da hora.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Ah, não.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one could put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down.
Esse aqui é bom.
He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them. Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better let me go." And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun."
Minha shotgun.
So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Os dois morrem. Tá, vamos. Vamos, calma, calma, nós vai aprender essa tática aí. Tem que focar na mão.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Então, de volta aqui, vamos lá começar. Capítulo 2.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Get him! You can ride, but you can't.
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often do. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against the enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo. I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Que caralho.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Morri?
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Ah, tá. Do nada nasce uma caverna.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
Where's he gonna run to now?
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Can't outrun a bullet!
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Come out, you yellow...
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clinton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Do I kind of reload again? I don't know how to live this long. But you can't die.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon.
Ah, eu achei que não ia pegar, viado.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon.
Burro demais, né?
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
Achei que a minha arma não virava 360.
These are good men you're killing.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Então é isso, pessoal, ficaremos por aqui. Já deu quase 50 minutos de vídeo. Iremos continuar depois daqui, ok? O joguinho é bom, né? Tô olhando no segundo monitor. O joguinho é muito bom, bom mesmo. Nós vamos continuar no outro dia, ok? Até mais e fui.